We're back for the first time. We say, so excited to be here. So excited to have you here watching. Welcome to the Goblings. The Goblings is a brand new show here on the Initiative Order. I am Billy Seguire, your Goblin Master. I have my beautiful cast here, who I'm going to introduce very shortly. But I also just want to let you know that this whole adventure is based around the Goblings that was written, drawn, and published by SlowQuest. It is available at slowquest.com. And I just want to give it a shout out because it's responsible for everything we're doing here. It is a whimsical goblin adventure, and the brief bits that we've done of it already off screen, we've loved so much, and we're having so much fun. But before we truly start, I want to introduce people. Starting with the one who I'm very appreciative running our tech right now, Cori.
Hi, I'm Cori. I'm running tech, so if anything sounds bad, let me know. What am I introducing? Is that it?
You can just, you can just say who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
is episode 1.
Yeah, I use she, they pronouns, and you'll meet Snaggletoof in a moment.
All right, and let's move on to Andrew.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Andrew J. Landy here. It's great to be in. And tonight, by the way, pronouns he, him. I am Gronk. That's all you need to know. I am Gronk.
And last but not least, Carly.
Hello, I'm Carly. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm Beans.
And again, I am Billy Seguire. I use he, him pronouns, and I am going to be a bunch of people. Not a lot of people, a lot of goblins that you are going to meet soon. And without further ado, let's just jump right in and go goblin mode. Life begins in the slime pool, at least according to certain state legislatures. But amongst the goblins, the true moment of life that begins is when that slime pool burbles and gurbles and bubbles, and goblins, tiny goblins known as goblings, climb up out of the slime pool and onto the rocky shore, where they are met by their fellow goblins as well as the older goblins who are caring for them. Since this is a new campaign, I want our first roll to be meaningful. So can you all please make me a survival check to be born?
What?
I hope all of us roll nat ones.
I do not like the look on your face, Carly.
Okay, I rolled okay. I got a 14.
6.
What's the stat for survival? Is it wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who has the higher wisdom between you two?
I have a 7.
I also have a 7. We're twins!
Oh my god.
You know what? You know what? We didn't plan this, but canon. So, as these different groups of goblins are climbing up onto shore, we're going to start with the one who rolled a little bit higher on your birth survival check, Gronk. Andy, can you tell us who Gronk is? And can you tell me the 2 goblin feats that you chose in character creation?
Okay, so I will start with the feats since it's easily accessible to me. I have it was squidgy and springy. Yeah, that's what it was, right? Squidgy and springy. Yeah.
A squidgy, springy goblin crawls up onto the shore.
Yeah. All right. And Gronk has crawled up onto the shore. Are there any rocks nearby me, or like any like little like rock-ish things? Anything?
Yeah, I think you're inside of a cave right now. As you look around, it's a shore of an inner cave. So there are lots of little like rocks and rubble, some debris that comes down from the ceiling every time there's a rumble in these caves.
Okay, then if there's a pile of rocks nearby, Gronk is going to launch himself into the pile of rocks, land in one, stand up, grab a rock, and spike it on the ground.
Awesome. And other goblins begin to emerge and come out. None as athletic as Gronk has, but 2 come 2 by 2 together. Beans and Snaggletoof. Let me be purely alphabetical and ask Beans who you are and what are your goblin feats.
Yeah, I am Beans, and my goblin feats are snappy and spewy, which is great. Sorry, go ahead.
And just before we get a little more character building, what of Snaggletoof?
I'm snotty and I'm squealy and snaggletoothy.
And what do how do the 2 of you emerge onto the shore together as twins?
I feel like we're definitely like pushing each other, like
Yeah, I was
to
gonna say like literally climbing on each other's backs, and it's just like,
I,
keeps
pull
going.
Snaggletooth back down a little bit.
Make an opposed acrobatics, the 2 of you.
Okay. That's a natural 20 for a 21.
I got a 5.
So as you are climbing over each other, Snaggletooth, you get up onto the shore, sending Beans hurtling back into the slime pool, having to like swim up again and make a second attempt to get up.
I also think to add insult to injury, I would like to use one of my snotties, please.
Yes, you may. You may.
So I can cover 5 feet. I think I'm just gonna and just like right where Beans would be coming up, just to add a little insult to injury.
I think you do that. There's an area where goblins are like coming off, and older goblins are toweling them off, and they are getting dried off. And as Beans gets toweled off and moves there, that's when you sneeze. So you look around now and you get a better view of the actual cave that you're in. It is the slime pool cave. So the vast majority of this is taken up by the burbling, gurgling slime pool. You see other older goblins with long sticks stirring the goblin eggs that are in this slime pool. And you see a small but humble cross stitch hanging on the wall that says 3 words: hoard, humor, harm.
Wow. This This is incredible. This is beautiful. Wow.
Beans is picking up one of the rocks that Gronk was spiking and just kind of chewing on it.
Are you making any indentation, or is it like
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
No, I'm fully like biting, like getting little chips.
Hey, wait a minute. I spiked it. I gronked that. As he's pointing to the rock.
You softened it. It's a lot better now. You want to bite?
Wait. I can bite, not just spike?
You can. I mean, I guess it's for whatever.
All right, and Gronk's gonna ambulate over and like reach for the rock. Okay, he's gonna take the rock and like try to bite it at first, and then he's gonna spike it again. Spike.
All right. And one older goblin comes through holding a torch in one hand and a slate clipboard in the other. You see that they have a scar down their right eye, and they have a very shiny article of jewelry on their wrist. And this goblin comes out. All right, listen up, you miserable slime wads. This here's the nest. It's where we goblins live. Right now, you're what we call goblings. Can everyone say that with me?
Goblins.
Goblins. Thank you. Now, to be considered a real goblin, you gotta impress our queen with a glorious gift. All right, you need to work together in these little groups that you've already seemed to have made here. I see you standing in some blotches and smotches. That's good. You need to get together and construct one big group gift. All right? So first, you got 30 minutes here in the nest, and then I'm chucking you out into the forest for the night. Gather materials, objects, and decorations. You got that? Yeah, you with the hand up, like this is a question.
How long's a minute?
And looks at that piece of jewelry that he has on his wrist. About that long.
All right.
All right. Everybody make me a perception check.
16.
13.
11.
Okay, so I would actually say Gronk and Snaggletoof. You see this jewelry that he has. There's like a large crack in it. And this, this might be some sort of scavenged object that maybe isn't in the most functional state. And he goes to turn. He's like, one more thing. Don't forget to research. You can't make something to wow Her Majesty if you don't know what she likes. Now get moving. I expect you to be at the gates in 30 minutes. And starts waving his torch around, kind of ushering you out.
Whoa. Wait, I have a question though.
And okay, one more. Two. We got a couple other like goblins around also. Put up their hands, and they're like, "All right, I can't do any more of this touchy feely. I gave the spiel, the speech. I'll be seeing you."
Two more questions.
3 more questions.
I like that better.
And then that as that goblin is like going off, you see one of the pool tending goblins. It's like that. How do you expect them to start their journeys if they don't have a good start? What are the questions that you have, little ones?
Gronk, do you want to ask first?
Oh, I was just gonna ask. Hey, the thing on arm. It's got a crack. Is that okay? Did you spike it or something?
He came back from one of the hunts wearing that one day. Frankly, we don't know where he got it, but he's been talking about minutes and hours and time ever since. Ever since
Oh,
he got it. So it's
okay.
been honestly a bit of a headache for the rest of us.
I see. I see. Cool. Oh, I think.
Not don't love it, to be honest here.
And then Gronk prods Snaggletooth. Like, wait, your turn, right? Your turn.
What's research? And what is the queen like?
Well, one question leads to the other there.
Okay.
I would say research is finding out what the queen likes.
Okay.
Now, for example, one way that you could learn that is by asking people.
And I'm asking you.
Okay, now we're not really supposed to help you out like this, but I will tell you. The queen likes green things.
I'm a green thing.
That's true.
We're all green things.
So she might like you. But I don't know if you'd want to offer yourselves as a gift. Now, speaking of gifts, the one thing that Shmar forgot to tell you is that you do get one little prize for being born successfully today. You are each going to get to grab a goblin heirloom out of the bucket. And there's like a little metal prize bucket there beside it with little like wrapped gifts and things. And I'll go in the order that we introduced you. You're each going to roll me 2d8. Because I say they're wrapped, it's more like they've got bows and ribbons loosely wrapped around them. Sorry, 2d8 and give me the numbers separately. So let's start with Gronk.
That's a 2 and a 6.
A 2 and a 6. So Gronk, you get the choice between a ring and a scrubber.
A ring and a scrubber?
Yeah, you get to choose one of those.
Okay. I'm going to take the ring.
Okay. Gronk takes the ring. Beans, what were your rolls? No, actually, sorry, no. Snaggletooth threw you back into the muck. That's right. So Snaggletooth.
I got a 4 and a 5.
So you get to choose between a ball of earwax and a rock friend.
I definitely want the rock friend.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need friends.
For those of you who, if you get the goblins, you get this lovely pack that includes these heirlooms with art for each of them. The rock friend is a literal rock with a face drawn on it and like a leash.
I'm so happy.
And Beans, what are your two numbers?
That is a 2 and a 3.
Okay. So you are going to get the choice between a hand stick, because Gronk has already taken the ring, and a handkerchief.
I really want the handkerchief.
You really want the handkerchief? Okay, you
Yeah.
get the handkerchief.
I tie it like a bandana around my head.
That is lovely. So other goblins are in their groups, picking up their prizes. They are starting to move off and go in other directions. And the three of you now are here with your ring, your rock friend, and your handkerchief. There are 2 routes out of the slime pool room. There's a way to the south, which actually make me a perception check. We'll see who can know what about this cave.
That's an 8.
2. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
13.
8, 2, and 13. Okay, so with the highest of 13, Snaggletooth, as you're cranking your head around, The passage to the south is a little bit quiet. You don't hear a lot going on there. You hear a good amount of foot traffic on the passage to the north.
Okay, guys. So, it seems like there's a lot of people going that way and not a lot of people going that way. What way do we want to go? And I'm also going to look at my rock friend, clearly for any advice that they may have.
The rock friend is stoic, allowing you to make this choice.
You're so
I
right,
say
Rocky.
Stone-faced.
Stone-faced.
I'd like to end the stream here, please.
Absolutely not. We're only going up from here.
I mean, if everybody else is going one way, we want to go the other way, right? Like we want to get presents that other people get that don't get.
I like that idea. It's easier, less competition, Gronk.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, then let's go that way.
Okay, Snaggletooth, if you're leading the way to the southern passage, roll me a d8, please.
Can my rock help me?
Not on this.
Okay. 3.
3. As you go through, you're walking down this southern passage, which slopes downward, deeper into the cave. And although it's quiet down here, it's almost at one point too quiet. And you hear this very slow, methodic amount of footsteps moving as 2 goblins carry a 3rd goblin out on a stretcher. And that 3rd goblin has bandages loosely wrapped around the elbows and arms, and a little bit around his back as well.
What happened?
Oh. Have you ever just slept on a rock the wrong way?
I was just born.
Oh, you goblings? Yeah, sorry. It's blinding. The other goblins look so done with this. Yeah, they're goblins. Hello. It's nice to meet you, the 3 of you. We are going to carry Charlie back out from his bedroom to where he's supposed to work today. We all sleep on rocks. This happens every night. Let's get going. And continue walking as they go. Unless you have anything else to say to them before they go. You continue on walking on that slope, and you end up in the Goblin Roost. This is where small nooks line a zigzagging pathway which stretches all the way from a communal gathering area to the top of the cavern. And as you come in here, sort of farther back, there you see a couple older goblins, elder goblins, sort of talking amongst each other. And you see lots of other little sleeping nooks, some of them with goblins in them, some of them unattended. And one more, sort of up top, there is one goblin sitting outside of his rook, kicking his legs back and forth, looking a little anxious. What would you like to do in here?
Wait, you said there's one up top? There's one up top who's looking a little like... Gronk.
Hey, this is episode 1, folks. We're not all committed to doing this voice yet. This might change.
Yeah, this is in beta, but everyone. Gronk's gonna find the goblin that's up top that's looking a little anxious, and he's gonna pick up a rock along the way.
Okay, so you pick up a rock here. I don't know if I was clear. This is like you know how they had like cubbies in grade school, or like at a train station they have lockers?
Yeah.
This is a 90-degree surface that leads up to here.
Oh.
So
Okay,
I will ask you how you'd like to get up, or if that is still your plan.
How high is it?
I mean, there are different levels of them, but I would say it is about 40 feet total.
Ooh.
So probably a row every 10 feet or so.
Oh. Can I try to jump up the levels?
Hey, what's your strength mod right now?
Not great. my strength mod is -3.
So I'm not even gonna have you roll for this. You essentially do, like, imagine a toddler attempting to jump to a second-story window.
Yes!
Is what you are seeing right
Yes! I'm going to get you. I'm going to get to you. Hello.
now. Make a persuasion check.
I feel like while this is happening, I want to look at Beans, just like, who did we pick?
It's a 14.
Before I tell you the result of that, what are Beans and Snaggletoof doing?
Looking on
Beans?
in horror.
You're
Just,
just
rooting. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of like rooting through one of the lower cubbies, I think, for something
Okay.
to eat. But I'm also just kind of like, oh, that's weird. Like,
make me an investigation while you're rooting through that lower cubby.
oh
cubby.
boy, hold on. Let's see how bad this is, because I believe, yes, that is in fact a 0.
0. I can't give you anything with a 0.
This dice is gone.
You are rooting through what you believe to be the lower cubby, but is actually just sort of like a pile of dirt that has accumulated at the bottom of these. As like every goblin has like attempted to scramble up it and kicked a little bit of the rock and dirt off of every layer throughout the years. That's what you're digging through right now.
Ooh, free range pixie sticks, and I just scoop it in my mouth.
Yeah, kid, you're trying to get up here?
I'm gonna get up here. Gonna get up there. Yep.
Would you rather I come down?
I mean, that seems like a lot of work, but if you want to, like, I'm gonna get up there though. Like, it's gonna happen. As you see,
It's gonna happen, okay.
yeah, I'm Gronk.
Well, Gronk, I'm Arf.
Oh, Arp, it's a pleasure. But what you doing up there?
Well, this is my bunk.
Oh,
So I was sleeping. I can't really get to sleep now. But
Oh.
I don't know if that's any concern of yours.
oh, we're supposed to be finding and research,
Researching.
Recycling?
researching.
Researching. Oh,
yes.
researching.
Wait, what
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, are they making you get the prizes for the queen?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Okay, I mean, I got some of that. I can tell you, because me and the queen, we go way back.
Wait, what is way? You go way back?
Yeah, well, she's my mom.
What?
I mean, she's your mom too, and everybody's.
Wait, so
That's why they call her the Goblin Queen.
wait, and yeah, Gronk motions. They like nudges Snaggletooth and means, wait, you hear that? We have the same mom.
We're royalty.
Are we like? Does that make us queen? Like,
Are we?
Are we? We. And then you like the fingers are all pointing like here.
At this point, like you guys are having like a shouting conversation from the ground level to the very top bunk. So even like the elders who can't hear very well have shuffled over by this point. They're like, it's really more of a hive situation, and you'll experience this. But I mean, you're as royal as I am, and I certainly don't. I don't sound royal, do I?
I think so.
I mean, you got like a weird accent, so like that usually means you're royal.
A bad example. I get it. I take that to heart. Fair enough.
So we have to research, and we have to find a gift, and we're looking. And I'm supposed to go up there as as Gronk points back up. I'm going to reach the top, but we have to reach. Okay. He looks to Snaggletooth and means we have to research and find gift, right? Okay. And Gronk looks over to where Beans was digging. Wait, did we find anything in there? And then Gronk is just gonna go start basically doing what Beans did and start digging because he thinks it's a good idea.
All right, make me an investigation.
You want to know how bad that was? It's a -2.
These are babies, folks. Didn't explain this at the top, but all of our characters have rolled 2d6 for their stats, which is going to make for some interesting rolls in this game.
It's so good.
So yeah, you are also here digging in the dirt, the residue from many sleepy goblins kicking their way up the bunks.
There will be something in here.
Children, no. Don't. And actually grabs like a broom and goes to sort of sweep it away into just another corner.
Hey, that's not nice.
I'm not gonna find anything in there. If anything, root around everyone's stuff there. Do it properly.
Hey, you were once a little goblin.
Very long time ago.
I can tell. I was gonna try and keep it serious. Anyway, you're telling me you didn't do anything like this?
Well...
You should be ashamed.
Ashamed?
Look at them, they're trying their best.
Yeah, man, you're trying. From top. What would you have us do? I mean, we can't do it for you. I'm just trying to stop you from searching a dead end.
Well, why don't you explain it nicely?
This here is dirt. The queen doesn't like dirt.
Okay.
Perhaps you try something else. You know, talk to people. You started talking to him up there before. You were doing good, young man. Before you started digging in this dirt, you were doing good talking to him.
And you see Gronk like pull up a little bit of the dirt. So not a gift.
Not a good gift.
Oh, okay. And Gronk just drops it everywhere. Doesn't even think to put it back.
So wait, what did you get her?
That was a very long time ago, and I don't know if I could just tell you. That'd be cheating, wouldn't it?
I mean, you said to talk to people. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing. It's research. Research.
It is all right. I'll tell you for a price. Okay? Me and the other elders over there are having a bit of a brawl right now, like a verbal brawl, over an issue. They seem to think that they're the smelliest. But clearly, I'm the smelliest. But to be honest, it's been some time, and I don't know if I'm really the smelliest overall anymore. If you can get me something that would make me smelly, maybe I can pass a little information your way.
Group huddle, y'all.
Okay.
What are we thinking could work? Are we thinking this is a good deal? No, not you. Back. Hey,
Oh, you said group.
not you. Us group.
It's the first person that'll actually tell us something. I mean, it's also the second one we've met, but
I like our odds. We should. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Bro?
yes.
Yes. Oh, no, very good. Well, I'll be here. I'm gonna keep sparring with them. But I don't think I'm gonna really seal the deal until I can get a little bit of extra oomph, if you know what I mean. All right, how much time were you given? Silly word.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, how much do you know how much has gone since?
Do we know how much?
I was about to say.
Yeah. What do we do then?
Insight check. Maybe just one of you.
I want to roll that.
Mommy.
Well, I mean, maybe I shouldn't have rolled that because because it's a dirty one.
With a dirty one, you still are not really sure what the word minute meant.
Exactly. What's a minute?
He just laughs and goes back to the other elders.
But I was doing research.
You did
it would be
good.
You did really good. Do you think it would be smelly if I just threw up on him? I'm feeling it gurgling, and I think I could get a good one.
Oh, yeah. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Get it, yeah.
See how smelly that is. Okay. Hey, excuse me.
Yes.
And I just
How is
okay.
how is spewy worded? What is the actual
Okay.
effect of this?
I spray vomit in a 15-foot cone as an action. Creatures caught in the spray must pass a DC 9 Constitution save or become stunned for 1 round.
Amazing. So he's gonna roll that. He's an older goblin, so he's pretty good. Let's say he has a +2 Constitution.
Wow.
So he has an 11. So he passes. Okay. He's not stunned by this, but he is covered in your spew. You have only eaten dirt today.
I have, but I also came out of the slime pit, and I feel like when I was getting pushed back in, I was definitely swallowing some.
That is a very good justification. So this spew of hey everybody, you knew what you tuned into. This spew of dirt and slime comes at him. Now that's what I'm talking about. All right, gather here. Huddle with me. Huddle with me this time now.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Once you're very short. This is a very low down huddle. I don't know if this was a good idea for me. So when I made a gift for the Goblin Queen, I made sure that it was layered, that it had many different layers to it, a lot of different things going on. That it was, it was one on top of the other, so it all became this one thing from many bits. She absolutely hated it, threw me back into the slime pool for 2 weeks. So if I can tell you anything, it's don't make it layered.
No layers.
Okay, no layer,
no
dirt.
No layers.
So no layers.
No layers.
No dirt.
The dirt is more of a general rule for anybody.
But especially
the layers is the queen.
But especially no dirt layers, because that would be double bad.
That
right?
would be, unless you were getting a gift for a geologist.
What's a geologist?
Yeah.
That's actually someone who studies the dirt and the rock and the layers. They might enjoy to see the different elements of sediment. But
Beans, that sounds really cool for you.
Right? It's so cool.
well, if you want to be a geologist, we have to get you a university degree. But that might be a little too soon for that.
It's never
I'll
too soon.
I'll start applying for scholarships.
Cool that you didn't know research, but you know scholarships. You're gonna go far.
It's like the slime pool, like assimilation is like the osmosis of knowledge is just a little late for me, I think. But it's coming.
It seems to be coming. The first little bit of coming out of the slime pool. It's like jazz. You're still figuring it out in the beginning, but soon you'll be soloing. Yes.
What's jazz?
Thought that would be the next question. It's a little something like this. He puts out a trumpet. But better than that,
I think Snaggletooth's definitely like snapping on the wrong beat.
You see the other elders are grooving with it. You see the other elders. One of them has a beret, and the other one just has these little like circular sunglasses, and they're just like nodding along, like yeah.
Wow.
And that's jazz. Those are the hands. Yeah, good job. Good job. If I was the queen, that would be a good gift. Just appreciation for the jazz.
We should choreograph a dance for the queen.
I'm gonna so first thing about the queen, doesn't like layers.
Okay.
Second thing, because I like you, really a material girl. doesn't. That's not her love language is gifts.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Gonna go win this bet now. Thank you very much.
Bye.
And the old jazz man heads back to his group.
I don't know why the old jazz man got me.
I think because he just... He didn't start as a jazz man, but he sure ended as it.
None of us start as a jazz man, Billy.
Right.
I think
How's
Snaggletoof
dinner
will.
made?
Oh, man.
This is going exactly how I expected it.
This is very much, hey, this is a home game. It's your fault for watching it.
Honestly.
Yeah. So you hear the old men are back talking to each other. You can tell that the others are coming through, sniffing in that new stink that Beans put on him, and nodding along with that as well. It's a stinky jazz trio, and they are loving it. So you can stay here. You can carry on. There are other routes out of this room. Apart from all the nooks, there's of course the route that you took to get here, back towards the slime pool, and there's another chasm tunnel. It's very steep, but it does leave this roost in another direction.
So, can't do lair, no dirt, but jazz and
No, I don't think any.
We need like a thing.
oh. What if we find thing, and also dude, yeah, it's like two. It's like two.
And we do like a big. It's about the presentation, really, if you think about it. And also the thing being green and not layers.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
it though. I like it.
Okay, so we still need thing. We gotta find thing first, right?
Right.
Okay. And Gronk's gonna point to like the steep path that was mentioned. Go there?
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess Gronk's gonna move over to like that steep path and ambulate that way.
Okay. Are the others going with him?
Yes, I'm dragging Rocky behind.
All right. Okay. Bye then.
Oh, sorry. Thanks for your help. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Confused look on his face, but.
Well, you told us she's our mom. That helped.
So as you go down, can all three of you please make me a dex save on the steep chasm tunnel? Snaggletooth, because of Rock Friend, you can make this with advantage.
Yes.
He's weighing you down.
Wait, what check are we making again?
This is good. This is a dex save.
Okay.
It's a natural 20 for me for a 19.
I got a
That-
3.
Nat 20s are nat 20s, even if you got
Okay.
negatives.
I got a 3.
A nat 3
And a 16.
and a 16. So as you're going, Gronk, you actually, as you're going, it's a little steep, and you fall on your back, and you just start sliding down this thing, until it hits a part where it turns, and that's when you start to just sort of tumble and bounce. And by the time that you're around that curve, you're actually sliding on your stomach.
Let's go.
Uh,
Oh,
okay. And Snaggletooth, you because of your rock friend, how are you moving? Are you holding the rock friend or are you dragging the rock friend?
I feel like once I see Gronk just slipping and sliding, I would like to like use Rocky as like almost a little skateboard kind of thing.
I like it. So as you are going, I think you start dragging
Mhm.
Rock Friend, and as it gets steeper, Rock Friend sort of slides a little bit faster than you're walking, and gets underneath you, and that's when you get on top and are now riding Rock Friend down.
Hell yeah.
With a natural 20, Beans, how do you want to do this?
I would like to just like I'm on heelys, like just sliding down, looking cool as everything.
That
All
is
right.
the sickest image ever.
You are literally just the back of your bare goblin feet. You are heeling down this steep slope, and because you're doing that with such control, there's a part where the path veers, and as Gronk and Snaggletooth head down the path into the main room, you sort of veer up again, and you end up on a higher ledge in the same room.
Okay.
And I'm going to get back to you in a moment. Gronk, you slide uncontrollably and tumble and bang straight on into two goblin guards.
Oh,
Wait, what? Wait, I'm curious. If I bang into them, if I'm squidgy, would I actually bang into them, or would I bounce off of them?
Describe Squidgy to me.
Squidgy, your body is soft and bouncy. Bludgeoning damage you take is halved, and you bounce 15 feet away from the damage source.
You're a super ball through these tunnels.
Yes.
So yeah, as at that part where you start tumbling, you were just going ting 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 around until the part where you get them, and you end up on top of these two guards, knocking them prone. And Snaggletooth, you come sliding behind him. This room is kind of hard to see in.
oh.
There is a green, steamy fog all through this room. It swirls with thick clouds of green gas, but you do see a shape in the back of the room. It's this huge shape, sort of rocking back and forth a little in what seems to be another pool of slime that's down here. And the guards right now are scrambling to get up and go, hey, you can't, you goblins, you can't be here. Get up, get back, stand on that wall.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna pick up Rocky.
Why do you think you can come in here? You think you can just come into the Queen's chambers like this?
Oh no. We didn't mean to. I mean, we did, but we didn't. We didn't know this was the Queen's chamber. We were just like, we saw a path, and we were like, oh, we need to go find something for the Queen, and we were gonna do all like, Gronk, help me with the little
ring.
I'm married. And the other one kind of elbows his friend with that. Okay, come on. These are clearly some kids here. They made a mistake. Let them. Well, I'm just saying. They're not supposed to be here. I know. I know they're not supposed to be here. And as they're arguing, you hear this sound. It's this deep, deep sound of like beans. From up on this platform, you heeled through the tunnel, and now you're walking on this platform. I would like you to make me a perception check.
12.
12. You see, it's harder to see lower down in the room here. You do see sort of that like large shape and a bit of a circular green dome up top. It's that same spot the sound is coming from, but you also see lining a shelf behind it. You can see these a bit clearer. A few gifts, a few crudely made objects that seem to be presented there. And a few features are obvious here. Ones do I want to give you? You can see that that several of them have shades of green, like you saw before, but also shades of, or that you were told before, but also shades of white. So green and white seem to be the predominant colors here. And you also see that each one seems to have something very unique about it. That it's not just all made with common objects. Each one seems to at least integrate something special into it as a like central element that other things are then arranged around. Like it's crafted around this one special, maybe more rare element. Is there anything you would like to do up on this shelf? You can see what's happening to your companions.
I'm so sorry. I would like to, seeing them getting in trouble, now that I've observed that, I'm gonna jump down onto one of the other ones, like the goblin guards' backs, and be like,
let them go. They didn't do anything.
You're going to
like,
straight jump down.
How far? Let me ask that first.
Let me see if it says. I'm going to say that it is at least 20 feet up.
Okay. Well, how many hit points do I have? Cool. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm just.
I mean, you can do what you want to do.
It feels like a bad idea. You saying, "Well, let me check this," is usually DM speak for, "Hey, don't do this."
I'm just saying,
So-
Billy is suggesting you stay by your shelf.
Yeah. I'm in that case. I'm gonna see that and just be like, use the distraction in that case to scoot closer to said shelf and gifts and see if I can get a closer look.
Okay, so you scoot past that ledge. I think like the ledge sort of turns into the shelf as that lines this room. It's a little bit thinner here. But I will let you move a little bit closer because of this distraction. The guards won't see you. I'm gonna need you to make me acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
15.
15. Very good. So you are hugging the wall and you are sidling. You're gonna get a little bit closer. And we're gonna go back down to Gronk and Snaggletooth to see how they're doing. Okay, you're just all right. So that that the sound happened, and they both sort of like look over into the fog, and they're elbowing each other, and eventually they elbow each other back and forth, and they argue a little bit, and they do a rock paper scissors, and then one of them goes off into the fog.
Where's he going?
You didn't you hear the queen had summoned?
Oh,
Oh,
ooh,
oh, okay.
oh, sorry.
All right. I mean, look, she's not only here for gift times. She's here being our queen. Maybe she's not moist enough. Maybe she's hungry or not entertained.
Is this entertaining?
Well, that's jazz, isn't it? Do you two know jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We know jazz. Yeah, we know jazz.
Well, I mean, he normally look, it's not going to get anything for you from her. But if you're able to keep her entertained a little bit with maybe a little bit of that jazz, maybe you'll get a little something from me.
Okay.
All right? How does that sound?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Can we have a little bit of time to like prepare?
Looks over at where the sound had come from and
2 minutes? 2
minutes.
minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Wait.
Like what
2
Schmar
minutes.
says. Like what Schmar says. I love it. Oh, you are entertaining. All right, take what you need. Take what you need.
Okay. Huddle.
Okay. Yeah. Huddle. Okay. So, jazz. Okay.
I can do this.
Okay, you did that. You can do that. Are there any rocks around me?
Oh, this is a cave, baby. There are rocks everywhere you look.
Okay, I'm going to grab 2 similarly sized rocks, and I'm going to put them in front of me, and I'm going to start banging on them as if they are bongos.
Okay.
Bongo. And you hear like tap tap, like jazz, yeah, jazz.
All right, so you got your bongos, Snaggletooth. What are you doing?
I'm snapping.
All right, a percussion-heavy group, but I feel like that would be Goblin jazz.
And I think
a lot of like a jazzy Blue Man group is
Yeah.
what the Green Man group. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll play, and play and then hands, right? Hands.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yes, hands. Okay. How much longer do we have?
You see the other guard like comes out and look. Hell, she's moist. She's fed. I tried some of my stand up. It didn't work. You tried the stand up again? It worked on the material I thought it would work. Smacks him in the back of the head. Jazz, you're up.
Oh.
And points you over in the direction towards that large shape. And as you move through the fog, you're also getting closer, Bean. So you are also in this fog. Make me a... This is for more information than you're supposed to get here. So make me a perception check at disadvantage.
It was a natural 20 and a 5.
I hate denying you a natural 20. But I have to sometimes. So what I'm going to say is you're getting close. And as you're getting close, you can really see like you see those ones that you saw further away very clearly. You see much more detail on them now, so you are sure now. You see the sparkling white on a lot of them is actually like very polished. You see that those rare elements are indeed quite rare. Like they're actually in one actually has like a chunk of ruby ore in it. Which is wild to see down here, especially when everything else is cobbled together with sticks and mud and twigs, things like that. And as you're turning the corner, you're about to see a little bit more of some other prizes that are other gifts that might have other elements to them. When this big cloud of noxious smoke comes up, and that same cloud that Snaggletooth and Gronk walked into, you are now also in a part of, and you can't really see much through it here. Can everyone please make me a Constitution saving throw in this noxious fog?
Uh-oh.
That's a 2.
Hold on, how do I math?
I also got a 2. I have a +0. I actually have a neutral roll on that one. Still a 2.
And that's a 7 for Snaggletooth?
8.
8. Okay.
Yes,
I think
8.
I think literally your like background was cutting off one of your fingers when you had
Probably.
them back like that. So yeah, not great to be in this for all of you. You start feeling a little dizzy, a little out of it, a little giggly maybe. And this actually has interesting effects.
Uh-oh.
Because one of you is walking across a thinner and thinner surface, which requires a lot of precision and a lot of focus on their dexterity. 2 of you are doing jazz, and this might actually be an alright mind state to get some jazz done. So as you approach, you're actually gonna get a view you're not supposed to yet. You're gonna get through this fog, and as it clouds up and as it dissipates, you see the Goblin Queen. She is a huge creature. To put that into perspective, you are all small. She takes up there's a slime pool in this room about as big as the one that you were just birthed from. She's sort of like sitting in it like a wading pool. And her head takes up like up to that 20-foot mark where Beans is on the back shelf. Beans, can you make me another acrobatic check at disadvantage, please?
Sure can. 15.
15!
One was, I kid you not, a natural 20.
Nice.
So Beans fighting for your life with your dice out here today, but holding it together as you are. You're wiggling a little bit on there, but you've got your heelys locked in the on the back of that thin shelf, which is now only a couple of inches long where you are. Snaggletooth and Gronk, make me performance checks at
no.
advantage.
Oh, bless. I need that. I have a -3.
16.
15.
Okay, also very good, especially for babies doing jazz. Like this is babies doing jazz. This is all right. So you've got your snaps going, you've got your percussion. This is sounding all right. Kind of like almost from the distance, you hear a little bit of bass maybe coming through from the roost that you're able to groove with. And you see on the queen her normally like down turned big like bleh mouth turns up a little bit. Her eyes are still like closed. She's not looking at you, but she's very like as like you see and some of the other goblins around who are like moistening her by like grabbing buckets of slime and throwing them up at her, also being like, this is all right. It's pretty good.
I don't have sunglasses. I got these.
And as you make the like a finale with your boggos and snapping, which is entertaining everybody, the queen gives a nice satisfied belch to you, a little like, and you hear the other goblins like clapping around.
Oh, ooh, okay.
Even a little bit from up on the shelf where Beans is. Beans, because you rolled so well on the couple checks you have here, if you'd like to come back the way that you came, I'll let you do that without a roll. If there's anything else you'd like to do up here, I'm open to suggestions.
Okay. I'm sorry. I want to keep looking. I want to just like crawl through this shelf and like see what all we got going on here. I'm researching.
You are researching. Okay, I did say that this fog is cleared, but you're gonna move a little bit further. I'm gonna say this fog denied you 2 nat 20s. Do I be really cruel? I do. I'm cruel to his bait. I'm cruel because you're pushing your luck, and I know
I'm
that
fully
you're gonna...
aware.
Yeah. So
aware.
make me another acrobatics at disadvantage.
Yep.
Because the room is still swirling a little bit.
Okay, I rolled 2 16, so 15. Again, I'm gonna change dice again because this is weird.
All right. I will let that count for you to get another one. You're looking at these ones further back, and these ones a little closer to the Goblin Queen. So you can think maybe these are the gifts that she really appreciated, the ones that she likes a little bit more. And what you can tell about these ones is that they're heavy. These ones have like thick bases that some of them are even like sunken in to the because it's with all of the steam and fog in here, it gets pretty humid, and that's had an effect on the rock over the years. So some of these are actually sagging into the rock a little bit, but that is what I'll give you. They are heavy.
Okay, I'll start scooting my way back.
Okay. Make me one more because you pushed it so far.
Yeah, no,
make me one more at disadvantage.
Okay. 12.
Yeah, you make it back. You make it back slowly, so you're gonna miss this next part. But you are making it back.
Okay.
Gronk and Snaggletoof, the two guards there are like applauding you. They're really into your jazz, and they're like, we like you. We said we'd give you something for it. Honestly, you saved us a little bit of trouble with the queen today. Thank you so much. Can you, each of you, roll me a D100?
Ooh.
$21.
69.
Nice.
Gronk. One of the guards reaches behind him and from his quiver hands you 3 of his arrows.
Whoa.
All right. You can make something out of those. You can start a life with those. And with a nice 69, the other goblin kind of like looks around, pats himself, And there's a chair in the corner. He sort of grabs the cushion off of it and hands it to you.
What do I do with this?
I don't know. I just said I'd give you something.
Okay.
Get out of here. You're supposed to be getting out of this soon.
Thanks.
Really,
And sends you out. Sorry, Gronk, you were gonna.
I really, really appreciate these. And Gronk tries to pat the tip. He's just born. He wasn't
Yeah.
born yesterday, so he tries to tap the tip of the arrows. Are they sharp?
Roll me a luck check. Just a quick D20. Low will be dull, high will be sharp.
Oh, that was low.
That was low. That is dull,
Okay.
and that'll go for all of the arrows.
Okay. Interesting. Like, what do I do with them? You see Gronk try to like chew on the arrows. Like, do I like?
I don't know. To be honest, I was just wearing them.
Oh.
And you see, he's got no bow. This is just like a goblin who has maybe this was his heirloom that he got was a quiver that he's just worn on his back this whole time.
Gronk's gotta take 2 of the arrows and go over to Rock Friend, and give Rock Friend 2 arms, and like, that works too. Oh, cool, good job, Rock Friend.
He's beautiful.
You know what? You do this. You go over there. and you put those arrows on. And there is something that passes between you and Rock Friend and Snaggletoof. I don't know if you identify it right now. But as you do this, it kind of seems like you find the right little spots to slot these arms in, and something even like clicks a little bit or sticks. Maybe there was something in there, and Rock Friend has arrows for arms now.
Jazz.
He's beautiful, Gronk.
Wait, because we have, and
You do?
and now
He can be part of our huddles.
he exactly.
He
Yeah.
can be part of the huddles now. And this is where you come back to the group, Beans.
He's got arms.
He's got arms.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. It's been at least a minute. I did research.
It's gonna be a good chunk of your lives that you've been separated.
Yeah, like, we've spent more time apart than together. At this point.
This is true.
Okay, so we need something heavy, green, no layers, and white, but the white's gotta be like shiny. And if there's a focus, it's like a big, shiny, cool thing. I know that's like not helpful at all, but that's what I learned. I did consider stealing one of the gifts she already has, but then I thought she might recognize it, so that's probably a bad idea.
That's smart. Good thinking. Good thinking.
I think that was my first thought, like ever in my life.
That's really cool. I'm proud of you, Beans.
Thank you. Thank you. So,
So you're sort of at the entrance of the Queen's chamber, which is at the bottom of that slope that you came down before. To leave in any way, you would need to go back up it.
Oh.
ooh.
We climb on each other. Like my thought process is we have one person, we have the other person, they climb, and so on and so forth. Like a little, I don't know how to describe it. beyond that.
No, I
You're
get
sort
what
you're
you
sort of leapfrogging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mean. Reverse slinky almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reverse slinky.
That's the image in my brain.
I am going to let this happen and allow you
Good.
to reverse slinky your way up as we go on a short break. So let's take 10-15 minutes right now. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, the goblins will have made it to the top of the chamber. This does take 15 real-world minutes for them. So, all right, see you soon. And welcome back, everybody. After a slow and arduous climb of leapfrogging over each other like a reverse slinky, our goblins have ascended the steep drop into the Queen's Chamber and come back out into the Goblin Roost. Oh, hey, you're back. You have fun down there?
I'm showing Rocky off.
Oh, he's got two little pokey pokes. Oh, that's nice.
We play jazz. We play jazz.
You play jazz?
Yes.
Good for
Play
you.
jazz.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
Hey, do you guys know where we can find something that's like green and heavy and shiny?
They all kind of look down to the Queen's chamber. Well, I mean, not
her.
not that heavy. Yeah, all right.
No,
All right.
not her.
No, for her. Oh, the gift. Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
the
that makes
gift.
sense. That makes sense. I mean, there's stuff all over.
Cool.
It's you know what it's like.
We were literally bored today.
It's like jazz.
Yeah.
You're gonna find it everywhere.
Oh,
You just gotta look for it.
Cool. I'm once again digging through someone's cubby.
Okay. All right. If you're digging through someone's cubby, roll me an investigation.
I think
Yep.
if I see this, I would also like to dig through a cubby.
Yeah, it makes three of us.
All right. I'll let you each roll an investigation for a cubby.
Dirty one.
It's a -1.
9.
9. All three of you. So after the suggestion of it's everywhere, you all three of you dive into like one cubby to search together, and the goblin who is sleeping there is like, "Hey, what? Ow!
Whoa. Hey, jazz.
Yes.
You lull him back to sleep with your jazz. But you know, you are hearing some more like some grunt. Come on, go on, babies, go on. Like different people in the cubbies are like, get out, go.
Okay.
And they're not gonna let you keep sit here and search through their cubbies the whole night.
Yeah, maybe we should look at the cubby. Maybe we should go where the other people went. Maybe they like drop something while they're looking.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good idea. Okay.
All right, so you walk back out over towards the slime pool again. This time, Gronk, you roll me a d8.
8.
8. That's very cool. Sorry, that requires another roll, I believe. Carly, roll me a d6.
6. Okay. Open my drawer. 5.
5. This game. As you are going back to the slime chamber, 6 cats run towards you. Pretty quickly. They actually look a little bit frantic as they're as they're looking around and trying. It looks like they're trying to get away, like out of here. Actually,
I'm gonna do the Chris Pratt in Jurassic World and try to like calm them.
Roll me an animal handling check.
I'm so good at wisdom-based things. It's an 8.
An 8. One or two of them seem to be like kind of like sitting and looking at you right now. The others are still like looking around, sniffing at things and meowing a bit frantically.
Yeah.
But two are there looking at you.
Hi. Don't go that way. There's a big. You're gonna get eaten if you go that way. I think.
Lays down and shows you their belly.
I'm gonna scratch its belly.
You can scratch that belly.
I'm gonna scratch that belly.
Roll me a d20.
Yeah.
Low is bad, high is good.
19.
That's good. You get to rub that belly.
I get to rub that belly.
Nice.
But the cats are kind of like they have stopped at you now. Like that's the one thing. Like they are frantic, but some of them aren't going very further. They're just like still like running like between your legs. One is like jumped up on top of Rock Friend and looking around.
I love them.
I want to pet one.
You give me an animal handling check then.
Uh-oh. Please let me have a cat friend. Please let me have a cat friend. Natural 20 for an 18.
Natural 20. It does like
me.
this. It does this, and then it also like just like gives you a separate headbutt afterwards.
I like them too.
Oh, that looks like fun. And now Gronk's gonna try to handle like a cat.
Okay.
That's a 2.
There is this one chonky boy
Mm-hmm.
who is looking at you, Gronk, and squaring you up. Like is gone like full like he's chonky, but he's also puffy right now. And that's the one who's closest to you.
Oh. Hey. Hello, fella. Oh. I see. I can do that too. And Gronk burps.
It does one of these. You know the cat Blair faces.
And Gronk totally misinterprets the face. It's like, "Hi, little friend. I am Gronk." And he tries to reach out to try to pick up the little cat.
Oh God.
Gronk, let's roll an opposed athletics.
Ooh. That's a 6.
Beats my 2. So
Oh.
you go to pet it. It kind of like it is a bit of a show of strength as it tries to like almost like push you out of the way. But in doing that, you give that cat one of like those like hard pets that it kind of like gets into a little bit. You haven't won this cat over, but it gets into it a little bit.
Hey, hello, little friend. Like, hey, and Gronk's gonna ask the cat, "Hey, do you know anything about gift giving and gifts? Like, I need to do research. Friends have done research. Do you know anything?" Oh. Right.
I cannot stress enough how there are just 6 cats milling about you right now in the slime room.
And Gronk's gonna look to Beans and Snaggletooth. Gifts?
not
Nope.
green or shiny, so I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Also,
Oh.
they're ours now.
Beans, roll me a perception check.
A big fat goose egg, friends.
A big fat goose egg. Okay, continue.
Yeah, they're not green, and they're not what I saw in the room. So
Ooh. And Gronk's looking at the cat. But seriously, do you know where we can find gifts? Oh, okay. Just that. Thought I'd ask.
This is just Bodhi, the writer of this game. 6 cats as an encounter is wild.
Yeah.
okay.
Because you know they're not going to give these cats up now, right? Like you know
Yeah.
that when you write that. You know that you just put 6 cats.
Billy's
right
not
now.
even talking to us anymore.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Screw the gift. I
Okay.
want the cats.
Cool.
all right. So the cat that I was scratching the belly, I just scoop up under my arm.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. Can I? Am I able to take my? Do I need to roll for that?
You are. You guys are small. You are small goblins, remember? And this one was a chunky boy who you were about the same size of.
I'm still going to try to take him. I will roll for this.
You can't. All right. I'm gonna let you, but it's one of those things where you can only take him, and it's gonna be a 2-arm affair.
Sick.
You've heard of two-handed weapons. Now get ready for 2 arms.
Dude, this is a 2-armed
two-armed
cat.
cats.
Look, I mean, it's jazz. You gotta have some cool cats with it too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody
So
wants to be a cat.
So Gronk, you have Chunky Boy in your 2 arms. Beans, you have the cat that you gave the belly rub to, for sure. And Snaggletoof, you had successfully interacted with the cat that headbutted you.
Mm-hmm. Can I put Rocky's leash on this cat?
You can. But then you're gonna have to carry Rocky.
I support this trade-off. Yeah.
Which is doable. Okay, so let's account for these 6 cats, everybody. So there are, you each have 1 right now. I'll say Beans, you can have 2 because you got that animal handling check to allow for them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are still 2 cats sort of milling about you. But I will say they are milling about you. They're not like doing anything untoward. One of them might be, but that's grooming, so that's fine. So what do you want to do?
So,
Okay.
do we want to go where everybody else went this time?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go that way. I'm gonna hopefully point in the correct direction.
All right. You're going through the slime pool to the passage to the north, where it actually ends up being sort of a 5-pronged hallway, with one of the lower left prong being the slime pool, and there are 4 other routes that you can take to go other places. From the one directly across from you to the lower right, you see some more guards come out. They're out of breath and they're looking around. Where'd they go?
where'd who go?
They look at you and they point at the cats.
Well, here? Like, they're right here, right?
They're right there. They got it. They got him. They got him. Oh, good. They got him. I thought you could get out of the dungeon, did you?
The what?
What are their crimes?
The most severe. The most severe.
What?
Cell 5 was empty. And so when we went out to fill it, we found him. And because you gotta have if you have a dungeon, you need to have prisoners. So these are the prisoners.
Oh, let's go pedal. Let's go pedal.
I scoot Rocky in.
Right?
Excellent, excellent. The
What?
3 of you, Rocky and 6 cats, sort of forming a dome.
Yeah. There's like one on my head.
Okay.
What are they saying?
I think they like just wanted something to fill one of the cells in the dungeon. So they found these furry goblins and put them in there.
Oh, well, that's not very nice.
No.
Oh.
And Gronk's gonna look over, break the huddle real quick. Wait a minute. Wait. They wanna run. Why are we locking them up? That's not nice. And Gronk's gonna try to hug Chonky Boy again. He deserves to be free.
Well, yeah, but then who would we lock up?
Take turns locking each other up.
But they're so good at running away.
Exactly.
I don't know if we can run away that good.
You
We
It's
gotta
like a whole part of the process.
yeah, you gotta practice.
Just us.
Consider it research to learn to get into the mind of being in a prison.
Research.
Research.
Mm-hmm.
Get into the mind. But like now I have to be the prisoner?
Well, Beans was saying you can switch off.
No, I don't think they're gonna do that. They're just gonna leave me in there.
Well,
Oh.
put them in there first.
No, I'm gonna need them back. And he's going to leap at you. Roll for initiative.
Oh. Oh God, what is my initiative?
That's a 15.
Ah, 16.
14.
Okay, let me let me get some things here, because I should probably track this in any sort of way. As he leaps at you, he is. I'm just gonna say one more thing. He is gonna say, "These cats aren't getting away from Jeff." Just so we don't have to keep calling him the Goblin. Sorry, Gronk. What was your initiative?
It was 15.
15. Beans.
16.
16. Snaggletooth.
14.
14. And Jeff rolls. 21.
Oh God.
So Jeff is. Sorry, let me get these right. Perfect. So Jeff is gonna roll. He is going to leap right for Gronk, and he's going to first try to get the cat back from you. Let's make an opposed athletics. Grapple that cat.
I got a 13.
He got a 7, so you hold on to the cat for the first round.
Just no, leave little one alone.
That's awesome. And then Beans.
I am going to bite him
You're going.
because I'm snappy.
You are snappy. For flavor, where are you going to bite him?
He's reaching.
He's reached. He leaped reaching. But wasn't able to pull it away from Gronk.
I'm just gonna go for the forearm.
Just for the arm. Okay.
Just for the
Make an attack roll.
Okay. Okay, is my bite strength or dexterity?
We'll say bite's a finesse weapon. Let me do it. So let's say, how would you like to bite?
Very dexterously.
Very
16.
dexterously. All right.
Just like maneuvering my way. So, yeah, 16.
A 16 that hits.
Yeah, I do 1 damage with my bite.
You do 1 damage. Lovely. Ow! Jeff is hit for 1 damage. Gronk, that's to you now.
Gronk would like to jump at Jeff and headbutt him.
Okay. Give me a headbutt attack.
That's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit. It was a 4.
A 4 won't hit.
So can I just like say because of my springy feet or the unpredictable leg muscles allow me to launch, but I completely launch in the wrong and completely whiff wide right.
Yeah, and you're also holding on to Chunky Boy right now, so
Yeah.
you go to launch yourself, and it really throws off your weight distribution.
Okay.
And so you go wide.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Snaggletoof.
Can I use the cat that I'm holding to try and get the cat to scratch Jeff?
Yes, you can. So you're going to essentially use this cat to make a claw attack.
Okay.
Roll a straight d20. It's +0 to hit.
Okay. Does a 3 hit?
3 does not hit. So you put this cat out, but a cat is not a weapon. I've allowed you to try, but a cat is not a weapon. It is a being with its own agency, and it really more just squirms and tries to get out. This was a cat that headbutted you the first time he saw you. This might be a bit of a softer curl.
Okay.
So
I'll as gently as I can kind of drop the cat.
meanwhile, those 2 cats that were free are going to make an attack on their turn. They rolled a natural 1 for initiative, but they're going to still be a part of it. Neither are going to hit. They are just cats. They rolled a 9 and a 7 together.
Oh.
So unfortunately, they're hissing and scratching near, but Jeff is able to move out, being like, "No, stop, come here." And actually, if those 2 are on the ground, we'll do an opposed athletic with Jeff and the cats. So Jeff gets a 12. The cat gets a nat 20. And oh my god. And as he leaps down, the cat leaps onto Jeff's back and then up forwards farther away from him even. That brings us back to Beans. So far, our only successful attack was your bite.
Cool. Can I just kick this dude?
Stop it, go away.
Yeah, you can absolutely kick him.
Okay.
That'll be an unarmed strike.
Okay. Cool.
Unless you have another special kick that I've noted.
I don't have a kick power, so would I be proficient in unarmed strikes? I don't think it's gonna matter. I rolled
No.
a 3. It doesn't.
You rolled a
super
3. That's
matter.
not going to
It's
matter.
a 1. It's a dirty 1.
Yeah, it's a dirty 1. You do not hit. You kick and it doesn't work. Jeff is still flailing here, but no one's making much progress.
Love that.
Gronk, you're next.
Headbutt. Yeah, that missed again.
Oh, so bad. This is just not anybody's day right
We're
now.
just bouncing around him.
Okay. Bouncing. You
Oh.
are still holding on. Chunky Boy honestly seems to. You're hearing some purrs at this point. Chunky Boy likes to be moved around a little bit.
I just realized I could have also bite. It's a bonus action for me to bite.
Retroactively, let's do it. Let's.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, I'll give you 1. I won't give you an additional action on your first round, but I'll let you catch up
That's
on this
fair.
round.
No, that's basically what I was trying to get.
Yeah.
Anyways. Ah! It's a 15.
That's a 15. That'll hit.
I bite him again, just on the arm
Oh,
again.
I said go away.
Been hit for 2 damage so far, and that's actually pretty significant for at the level of a fight I'm giving you right now. That is now to Snaggletoof.
I think I would like to take Rocky and try and like bonk this guy's like arm or something.
Okay, yeah, I like that. So that's going to be more damage than normal. Yeah, sorry. It's an improvised weapon.
Okay.
Let's say it does. It's an improvised weapon. Let's say it does d6 damage. It's a big heavy rock. It's hard for me to say it does less than that.
Okay.
So
What do I need to roll to hit? Just to...
I don't think you have proficiency. It'll be a strength attack.
Uh-oh. Okay. That's a 12 to hit?
Which is exactly what you need to do to hit him.
Okay. And a d6? 2.
2. Okay, Jeff is looking bad because he's been bitten on the arm and bonked in the head with a big rock. I assume that was it like a big 2-hand and then
I think I was really going for like one of his hands and just like stop.
Okay, all right. So that's good. So he's now got this hand kind of messed up. You actually hear a little bit of a crunch when you do that. I don't know if that's what you meant to do, but it is what happens. The 2 cats are now going to try for him again, and one does get a 12. So it is going to claw him for 1 more slashing damage. And Jeff is looking all this. All right, I'll go down. And runs back into the way he came. And you hear this sort of this turning of a door and slamming.
Do you think we're gonna get in trouble for that?
Nah.
I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine.
Who are
Okay.
you gonna tell he's locked in there?
I don't know. Did anybody else see what happened? Did anybody else see what
Oh,
happened?
there are 13 other goblins that have just been milling around here this other time, being like, "That's weird."
Oh,
This is the thoroughfare of the goblin nest.
Okay.
I don't think anybody saw it. I think we're fine.
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Well, I guess if you say it's okay.
Oh no, hey, I'm not the authority here. What do you guys think?
To the cat under my arm.
The cats seem pretty pleased. They have been locked in a dungeon, and you just beat their tormentor from reclaiming them.
Yeah, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Onward.
Yep. Forward.
Onward.
Gronk, that was pretty authoritative. Roll me an animal handling check for that.
Oh. 0.
The two cats start moving, like directing you, and moving towards the stretch on the upper right.
Oh. I'm going to obviously we're gonna follow the two cats. Oh, okay. We'll go this way. Is this? Can we find gift? Can we find gift this way?
Oh.
I think we can find gift this way. They're going this way.
Oh. Okay. I mean, these are, and I'm gonna like kind of give like a little noogie to the cat. I think Gronk's right.
Right.
All
So
right.
you head up this chamber with your entourage of cats. Your what are they? There's a word I'm trying to think of, but we'll come up with it on another day. You
Jazz band.
Your groupies. You come up this tunnel into another larger chamber. This room is also pretty tall, and unique to this room is a window. On the very top, it is a hole in the cavern that has been grated with long sticks that have been lashed together, and there is a little bit of light coming through. It is a sunset light, the last light of day, and all around you are big piles of stuff. You are in the stuff room. Specifically, this room, it serves as a dumping area for everything dragged in from the outside on scavenging runs. There is a large wooden cap that sits over a flaming pit, which is used to burn items deemed useless. But there are also sorter goblins, who are goblins who are standing on tall stilts, who have sort of these grabby hands that they are reaching through and looking through the different junk piles. So if you're looking for gifts, you've entered your Shangri-La.
Whoa.
Okay. So, there's a lot. Wow. Gronk's first gonna look at the cats that let him here. Thank you kindly. Mm-hmm. And they looks to Beans. Wait. So, gift. What was gift? Needed to be.
It's heavy and green and no layers and white, and the white is like shiny and polished and clean. And there was a lot of them had like a big chunk of something in the middle, and it looked really expensive. I don't know what expensive is, but it looked
So I guess should we start looking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you guys are going to spend some time here, I want to ask, what are you doing with the cats while you're looking? Are you going to actively hold on to the cats while you're looking for things? Or are you going...
Ask mine to help.
I'm gonna put mine down.
Cats.
Yeah.
Mine's on a leash. I will put Rocky down wherever I decide to look, though. But I'll put Rocky down.
Okay, so you have a cat on a leash. Beans, you're working with your cat.
Well, I'm trying anyway.
You're trying. And Gronk, for you, it's sort of like the cats are leading you.
They are totally leading me.
I will say there are still two of these cats that are sort of indifferent to you, to y'all, and are sort of going off and looking at things, but not necessarily like on task. But I would like everybody to roll me an investigation check here.
13.
0.
0 and a 1.
1.
Gronk, roll me a D100.
74.
74. That's a high number. You're searching through this. One of the most interesting items that you find is a ball. It is this, palm-sized ball that is stitched together of different sorts of leathers.
You say it is a palm-sized ball. Would it happen to be brown?
It is. Well, I said it's made of leathers. And I will tell you, it's how would I put this in a way a goblin might know? It's lime shaped, perhaps.
maybe a little egg shaped as is. Gronk's gonna take the ball. He's gonna like, ooh, and something is gonna click in his mind, and in his mind there's the image of a humanoid figure in a dark blue jersey and white pants standing on a grassy field dancing and then slamming the ball into the ground, and then immediately Gronk is going to be like, ooh, and he's going to do that. He's going to run, and then he's going to slam the ball. He's going to spike the ball in the ground. Is he nearby one of the guys with the stilts?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Yes. Okay, so he's gonna spike the ball. Does my spiking do my spike antics affect the guys on the stilts?
Because of this vision that you've had of the human in the blue jersey, who you see sort of like silhouetted. You can't quite see his face, but
right.
You see him on this hill with sort of this like bluish smoke coming off of him. He is filling you with some sort of energy. Roll me an athletics check with an advantage right now. This is going to be a DC. Don't tell me until I say what it is. I'm gonna make this low for you. It's gonna be just a DC 10 here.
I rolled a nat 20.
Gronk, as you spike the ball, it sends a bit of other junk like flying out of the ground here. Roll me 2 D100s, please.
Oh jeez. Okay. Okay. They were a 24 and a 45. What does that equal? 69.
Nice.
Yes.
Swear to God,
Yes.
swear to God, I'm taking a photo of this just for posterity.
I love the fact that we just had people start rating come into this.
Amazing. So with your 24 plus 45, which equals 69, you spend spewing up 2 items which catch your eye. The first is a sack. It's a simple sack. I'm going to say because of your vision, it's made out of blue cloth. It's made out of sort of a almost like silky blue cloth. And with 45, I don't know if there's any way I can make this thematic. It's a basket. You find a nice woven basket that actually one of the cats settles into very happily.
Oh, hey, little buddy. Okay.
Not Chonky Boy. He's too big for this basket. This is one of these separate cats.
That's fine.
One
fine.
of the indifferent cats actually has maybe seeing this basket thinks, this is getting good.
hello, buddy. Okay. And I'm gonna take the basket over with the cat and go over to Snaggletoof and Beans. Like, look, everyone. Look. Basket.
It's a cat carrier.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
And then I'm also gonna point out. Oh, found that too. Don't think it's a gift, but it was really enlightening. As he's pointing to the egg-shaped handball item that Gronk was so adept at spiking into the ground.
It looked really awesome. What you did.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Thank you.
so cool.
No. You're cool. You're cool. And
No, you.
Gronk takes the basket, and he's gonna look at the cat, and just jazz.
The cat kind of does that thing where it like reaches up a paw to meet your hand.
Oh yes. Hey, little fella. Thank you. We found some. We're still looking though. Do you know anything about the gifts here? It has to be heavy and green and can't be layers. It had to be really nice white. Not just white, like super white. And then something expensive in the middle. I don't know what that means, but expensive.
The cat is fast asleep.
Yes.
Cool and good.
And as Gronk is talking to the cat here, I would like Beans and Snaggletooth, if you would like to spend a little more time here, I will let you roll another investigation check. Because this is the stuff room, it's pretty easy to root around. Even the goblins, like, on stills, you see, they're looking for, like, very specific types of things. They don't mind you rooting around through other things here.
Okay. 11.
And a 7. We're 7-11.
7-11.
So,
We find a slushie.
You're thinking about it.
Hang on.
I can't. I'm going to abide by the items that I have here on the chart. Technically, you didn't roll high enough, but you're in the stuff room and you're twins, and if you're working together, I will let you get one item between you to share.
Okay.
Okay.
So between you, roll a d100s. Cori, you roll the 10s. Beans, you roll the 1s. Why did I mix up your character and human names?
It's fine. It works.
I got an 80.
I got a 0.
So, 80 total. Between the two of you, you get an item that kind of seems familiar. It kind of reminds you of that piece of jewelry that Shmar was wearing. It's flat on the bottom and has sort of 3 humps to it with a big symbol in the front that is ticking. You found a clock.
Whoa.
This is so cool.
I'm gonna just poke at it. Whoa.
I like stick my tongue to it and lick it.
What? Oh,
Why'd you do that?
it's not food. I
Well-
thought it'd be food.
Beans.
Ah.
Roll me an Arcana check.
15.
You understand the concept of time.
Beans gets this like 1,000-yard stare.
I know what a minute is.
What?
I know what a minute is.
What?
Things happen while we exist. Things happen, and time passes, and
And now roll me an insight.
cool. 9.
A 9. I'm gonna say that's high enough with this newfound knowledge. It's been 2.5 hours.
Oh no. Hey guys, we went over our minute, our 30 minutes we had. It's been like 5 of those.
What?
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, we took way too long. We gotta do something quick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on.
I take my handkerchief off my head where I had it tied like Rambo.
And okay, I've got an idea. I don't have an idea. Your ring. Tie. And we, yeah.
And I tie like a little bow in the handkerchief around the ring. It looks like do it like a napkin holder maybe or something. I just want to fashion something out of this handkerchief and this ring.
Slide a hand check for me.
Okay. That's a 13.
That's a 13. I mean, I guess it kind of looks like a nap. It looks like a napkin through a ring. It looks all right.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. Oh, wait, I got an idea. And I'm gonna try to usher the cat out of the basket. Well, do I need to roll for that one?
Yeah, of course you
What
do.
am I
Animal
rolling?
handling at disadvantage because it's sleeping.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's a nat 1.
Yeah. That,
Okay.
That cat just like.
Are there any other baskets that are visible?
None that are like intact or usable. There's a lot of garbage in this stuff room.
Darn. I was going to move cat and then put the ring with the handkerchief in the basket.
Oh.
Presentation.
Yeah.
Darn cat.
Hmm.
And I want to spread out the sides of the handkerchief and make a giant like bow.
Okay. Yeah, you rolled all right on your sleight of hand to do that
Okay.
initially. So I think it can initially
Right?
come out as a bow.
Right?
Do any of the cats have collars?
There's a leash on one.
One does literally have a leash on it right now.
I was literally thinking this, Carly.
Okay, so like,
I take it and I run it through the ring and I put this giant bow tie on this cat.
and it's Jazz.
Cori's leashed cat has been officially named Jazz.
Yes.
Okay, so cat. We make sure cat is brand, not food. I'm sure that's from something somewhere. Am I frozen?
No, okay. I was frozen on the stream for a second.
Okay. It's food. It's not food. And we do a little performance, and we do jazz things when we give the queen a new friend. I
Okay.
don't want to take your friend Snaggletoof.
You know what? It's okay. I think it's for a good cause.
Hey kids,
Huh?
are you part of the? Were you born today?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
you're welcome. But also, like, are you with the group that should be going out soon to look for things to make your gifts? Because you know you get to leave the nest, right?
What?
Yeah, that's like the whole part is that you leave the nest for the night.
I thought it was just like a field trip for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
What's a minute?
Okay, so
I go into this big spiel about how time works.
You're kind of like surrounded by these like be-stilted goblings at the end of this. Like, oh,
yeah.
we thought Shmar was making it up.
No. I mean, I don't think he's exactly right with a lot of it, but like, I get it.
And you actually, at that point, you see Shmar coming up through where you came. to the exit on the other side of the stuff room, and he taps his watch. 30 minutes. Make sure you get back in 30 minutes. Ready to go.
Hey, hi, I have a question.
Yeah.
Are there other minutes that you talk about, or do you always say 30?
I don't know. I thought it goes for 30 minutes. So that seems about right. It's on the 30.
It's on the 30.
It's on the
Always,
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Got
30
it.
minutes.
Got it. Okay, thank you so much.
All right.
I'm understanding.
And he heads out to the if you came in on the westerly entrance, he's going out the easterly entrance.
His time bracelet is broken. He doesn't know time. He always says 30 minutes because his time bracelet doesn't show time.
Oh.
We're fine. We don't have to give the queen the cat and the
Oh.
bow tie.
Oh, thank God. I didn't want to give the cat. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
So wait,
And I'm gonna turn to whoever told us that we could go outside and be like,
Yeah.
so like how long do we actually have to do this?
Okay, so you see the window there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how the light's like going away
Uh-huh.
until it comes back.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's plenty of time.
Yeah, but I think some of the rest of your crew have already like gone out there, and that's why Shmar's going to meet them.
Let's do
So
it.
you might, if you want to be part of that, you better go soon. And we know
Yeah.
soon. Well, we all know minutes now. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. Doing
Here,
what I can.
and actually, because for teaching them the concept of time, roll a d100.
all right. I'm sure this is fine. It's a 3.
A 3. Ooh.
Wow.
What's he pulls out this it's lovingly wrapped and unwraps it for you, a homemade jar of jam. It looks a little slimy, but it is a good like a hearty purple jam in a glass jar with a thick cork around the top. It's like if a mason jar was closed with a cork.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You've made us so much more efficient now. Efficient.
Yeah.
I didn't know that word either. This is
Right?
great.
It's amazing.
Also, I have disassembled my bow tie and given everything back to their respective people.
Excellent. Yeah, I could say that you're doing that like. Oh, I don't know if any time has actually passed for you to do that. Maybe you take some time now to do it. But
Yeah. It's literally just like, "Bloop,
Yeah.
here you go."
I know. We're talking about disassembling a napkin in a ring. I don't think a lot of time is needed.
Okay,
Right, back like Rambo.
let's do this.
All right, and you get there, and you see there aren't actually any more goblins here. It's just Shmar being like, "Okay, so you're the last crew. You're gonna head out. You're gonna go and get on your little adventures.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Oh,
Gronk.
okay. I'll go first. Okay.
All right, Gronk. He comes over to you. He picks you up, and he says, "You are a goblin of Greenshire Mountains, of the Greenshine Mountains.
Oh, I'm a goblin of the Greenshine Mountains. Okay.
Remember our credo: hoard, humor, harm.
Horde, humor, harm.
That's right. Gives you a little kiss on the top of your head and tosses you off the mountain.
Whee!
Continually does the same with the other two of you with your camaraderie of cats.
They land on their feet. It's fine.
And we're going to end tonight's session on the image of 3 goblins and 6 cats
And a rock.
and a large rock friend hurtling off the top of Gob Rock, and we will resolve how that ends at our next session. Thank you so much for being here. My 3 players, our audience, SlowQuest for writing this crazy adventure that we are going to make more and more crazy by the minute. Before we sign off, I want to thank all of you, of course, and I also want to thank the sponsors of this channel. Because we have had a few tonight, and we really appreciate them. First off, Session Zero Clothing, creators of some awesome TTRPG-inspired streetwear. You can use code ORDER at checkout for 15% off of your purchase, and you won't regret it. We have another fantastic clothing designer that helps us help you, and that is the fantastic Arclight Court. You can use TIO15 at checkout for 15% off of your purchase. That's TIO15. And that same code can be used by Norse Foundry, creators of artisanal stone and metal dice. If you use TIO15, you'll get 15% off of your purchase there as well. So sorry, my voice is starting to go at this point. We have another amazing dice crafting group, our friends at Mythroll Armory. You can use code INITIATIVE there, and you'll get 10% off of your purchase. And finally, Umbral Oculus Dice. If you use code INITIATIVE, you'll get 10% off a full set of dice. I actually just got a set of Umbral Oculus Dice. They're so sharp. They are so sharp. I keep just pricking my finger like it's the spindle that will put me to sleep for 1,000 years. So I'm shouting out that one specifically. I'm also not an official sponsor, but I'm going to shout out SlowQuest. If you go to slowquest.com, their store is there. You could buy the Goblings as well and enjoy the same laughter that we did. I need to stop talking for a minute, so I'm going to allow my players to shout themselves out and tell you where they can be found. Harley, let's start with you.
Hello, I'm Carly. You can find me on like every social media at Curlybugs, CRLYBUG. You can also find me on Tuesday nights over at Madbird Streams playing Tuna, the Tiefling Cleric. So I can't have normal names.
Andrew, let's go to you next.
What's up, everyone? Andrew J. Landy again, pronouns he, him. Thank you so much for joining in. You can find me Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch here at Andrew J. Landy. That's Andrew, the letter J, and then my last name, Alandy, A-L-A-N-D-Y. Aside from being here on the my first time as a goblin, this is so much fun. You can also find me Mondays, not this coming Monday since it's Memorial Day, but on Mondays on the Modifius channel playing in Fallout Winter of Adam, where I play a Generation 3 synth named Rob. And on Tuesdays currently, I'm playing on New Age Geeks. It is a new campaign called Spell Shots. It's a series of one-shots that are crafted by my friend Jeremy. We'll be doing that every other Tuesday as well. And there's a lot more that's happening too. So, hey, let's connect, let's talk, let's have some good times. And above all, I love you all. Thanks again for tuning in.
And I was going to say last but not least, but that's not it. We got one more. It's me. But before me, Cori.
Hi, I'm Cori. I was Snaggletoof today, and every other Wednesday, but I'm also here on the channel for our Death in Space stream, which is going to be this Saturday, so make sure you tune in. You can find me on Twitter, lovedays_. That's LOV, by the way. And also just, technically I'm org support, but I think I'm more just chaos creator in the initiative order. But definitely check out the initiative order, check out our Discord, because we have community games every month, and we also do stuff like this. And it's a great place to be. And thank you for tuning in and bearing with my tech.
It was fantastic tech, and thank you for new phrase, because Chaos Creator is so much better than Content Creator as a title. Love that. I am Billy Seguire. You can find me, I'm usually the Billy Seguire or Billy Seguire on different social media sites. You can buy my book, The Black Archive number 54, Dalek, where I took Doctor Who more seriously than I took the Goblins tonight. And with that, I cannot wait to get at this table again. It's going to be as much chaos, if not more. I need to figure out the lore of a jazz trio now. So thank you very much, and have a fantastic night. Go laugh with your friends. It's the best.